Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the daily scan for Friday, January 24th, 2014. Nothing going on for today in the news front anyway. Let's take a look across the pond over to Asia. We have a looks like a very solidly bearish day over there, almost totally across the board. And in Europe, definitely red across the board. Over here in the US, wow, this was only in the 70s when I first looked at it this morning. Now we're up over 100 on the Dow, down 12 on the S&P 500. Let's take a look at it quickly at a chart. For this, here's our support line, this resistance here. Looks like it might play out to be support. It did here, and it may do it again. So we'll have to see if that holds true or not. I have an alert here at the 16.99 level, just to let me know that that is definitely, in my mind, we would then be in a bear market and solidly in a correction. So how far away are we from that? Pretty far. But we can still reach it rather quickly if we really did want to. If we look at a weekly chart, we can see that we have been there before, and this was only last August when we were down at that level. And that is also a major area of resistance and support. So time will tell if these play out or not. Alright, enough said about that. Yesterday I exited my Apple trade. Well, wait a minute, we're not done here. Gold is at 1260, well above the 1250 level that we were just kind of using as a bogey, but pulled back slightly so far today, and oil is approaching 97. You can see that in the gas prices. And of course, next week I'll be putting in, on the way to Florida, I would guess probably about 2.5 tanks of gas to get, no, maybe about 4 tanks of gas to get down there, so about 100 gallons. To get to Florida. So it's going to be a little bit more expensive than I had hoped that it would be. Alright, now we can jump over here and we'll take a look at Apple and close this up. I panicked yesterday on Apple. I got out of that trade early in the morning when price, it actually opened and it just kept pulling back and pulling back. So I thought rather than have that stop loss trigger and put me in a market order condition, I canceled the OCO order and just went in and I didn't take max loss on it, but darn near it. I think I was about $20 short or so. We'll find out. I didn't put the numbers together for this week yet. We'll look at it Monday. So I wanted you to know that I've been questioning this 50 MA, and I threw the question out into the Thinkorswim ThinkScriptor group on Yahoo. And a lot of people had a lot of things to say about why it might be doing that. But I found it pretty interesting. A couple of people said that it's a known problem with the Thinkorswim charts, that there's something wrong with moving averages, I think, in general. At least, the way that they're calculating it. And they're just not in any big rush, I guess, to fix it. So what I did was I took all the other moving averages off of here, and this is an exponential moving average here. So it's exponential moving average 50-day, and my other one here is just a regular simple moving average. So I put this on here just for comparison purposes, and you know what I don't like is it just reacts too quickly because it really puts more weight on recent price action or closes than it does on ones in the past. So it reacts just a tad bit too quickly, but I'm going to use it for a while and see how it works out. All right, we can just jump right over to the A+ list. So for Apple, we got in and we're out. I don't know what's going to happen today with the market the way that it is. I have no idea. I'm going to take Adobe off of here, that never was on there. And Marvel. So just cluttering up my list. I want a pure list. All right, Amazon. Possibly might be coming up to a setup, but might be bad timing because we have earnings next week. So there's going to be slim pickings over the next 2 or 3 weeks because of earnings. Boeing, we have earnings next week as well, and looks like it might be in the process of getting ready to set up. Baidu did not have a good day yesterday. And it is not setting up because this has only got to 70. If it was 71, 72, 75, yeah, but this is just a little bit short for me. Celgene, earnings next week, might be setting up. Chipotle, wow. Speaking of Chipotle, I went to Panera for lunch yesterday. I love that place. I think I've said that before. Chipotle not looking good. Definitely in a new downtrend. Costco also is not looking good. Okay, so here we had it turn red. Exponential, we had a cross here. Yeah. You know, see this green here? That's not right for a 50 moving average. That's just not right. In my mind. I'm going to have to check this out maybe on Yahoo charts or something like that and see what I end up with there. Or maybe I could just do profit charts here and see what happens. Okay, but anyway, nothing there. CVX, nothing there. See, and this is not right. This flipping back and forth here, that's not right. All right, Igor, nothing there, pretty flat. FedEx, nothing there. I do have a calendar at 120 for February, so we'll see how that one works out. The price keeps pulling back. Could make some money on that one. Gold, nothing there. We have a tick up here on the 50 SMA, EMA. I get confused. It's early in the morning yet. Google. Boy, it's a tight little range on Google there. It's not like them. I don't know, maybe something setting up. I don't know. Earnings next week. So I'm not seeing anything there. That's strange. Google usually has their earnings the day before the monthly expiration. This is unusual. Huh. Okay. IWM. Okay, we got a memory low again here. They have a problem. I noticed that there was a a fix that they issued yesterday, and maybe there'll be another one today, who knows. IWM, nothing setting up there. LinkedIn, we might have a moving average. It's just not being able to make up its mind here very well. MasterCard, earnings next week too. Probably stay away from that one. 3M, earnings next week. Setting up very nicely here. And we've been waiting for this to set up for us for quite a while. Back here we were just like, come on, and it never happened. And then you get 2 days and then back down again. So we have earnings coming up here. Not even going to think about that one. Just sit back, relax, just take the sure bets. And Netflix had its wonderful day yesterday. That's very nice. Okay. This is interesting here. And we had the stochastic continuing to go up, momentum moving up as price was actually going down. Huh. I may just end up using this exponential moving average here. Price line. Nothing there. They always have weird times for their earnings. This earnings was on 11, so their earnings will be in February. Russell 2000. Nothing there. Possible future setup. S&P 500. Any day now. Bueller. Okay, possible setup there. Tesla. Nothing there. And Visa. Possible future setup, but we have earnings next week. So we're going to stay very light and see how things go with earnings. I mean, next week for the items on the A+ list looks pretty darn busy. So that's it for today. Thanks a heap for watching. Have a great day and happy trading.